Hi, welcome to Sam and Mia podcast. This is your host Sam, and today we'll be discussing about the greatest question of the century: technology. Last week, I would say last few days, it
Mm,
was a very difficult experience for Mia. With technology, she had quite a bit of rough experience with technology,
mm-hmm.
and my view about technology was always absolutist, that technology is most perfect shape and form as of right now. But
Mm,
Mia differs, and she says that technology is not so smart as I say. So
mm.
I will go on towards Mia. So what is your experience? What happened? Why
Oh
are you
yeah.
so disappointed with technology?
Oh yeah. Hi. Yeah, Sam and
Yeah,
everybody. I have recently new phone, and the smartphone suddenly black out. I cannot see anything. Yeah. So just the signal I can get, but I cannot see that. So I must to go to service center, and so many problem I had. The service center guy said it is very natural phenomenon, but I feel not so. It is not natural because I had before different phone. So anyway, stupidly the guy said, "Oh, it is natural, and you must yeah keep the phone like that." And they said, like a computer, you must give the air. That means you must turn off for a while for phone, like take care of something. It is not machine, like a pet. You must treat it like a pet. Oh my god. And then, worst thing is, I'm a very beginner driver. You know that, right? And
yeah.
without any navigation, I cannot go anywhere. And then even I cannot understand what it is it when the navigation AI gone said something for me. Oh my god, I cannot understand at all and confused to many things. For example, if she said, uh, um, for ahead of 20 meters, you must turn right, but second right, third right, like that. Oh my god, I don't know when I must turn right. And then she said almost all the time, yeah, new way I will lead you, new way if I go to wrong way. So yeah, very nervous and very confused and embarrassed, you know angry also, but some also very afraid, afraid of how can I go to the service center and get back home. Really stressful. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that navigation
Yeah,
system
I
different
I
there.
remember. Same here. Same here.
Really, you can understand me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand you, but it's very hard to understand navigation girl.
Yeah.
So
How?
yeah, she
How?
gives instructions like, I am military trained, so she
Mm.
will say, straight ahead, then left, then take third exit to the right. And so, oh my God, what did you say? Just where do I need to turn? So yeah, she do like
Please,
that.
like a god, like a AI god, please sound. Please, you can do that.
Yeah, with giving vague instructions and very delightful and confident voice. She does
Yeah,
with
yeah.
British accent. It's so hard
Mm,
to understand.
mm.
So she says something like that. She's a very persistent lady. I would say her character is very persistent.
Yeah,
So if you don't follow her, she will repeat herself again and again and again,
yeah,
until
yeah,
unless
really.
you lose your confidence to drive anymore. So
Yeah,
she
really.
will say, yeah, she will say turn
Mm,
right, then
mm.
say again turn right, then say third time turn right, like that. And after that, you have no confidence from inside to drive any further. You have lost all your confidence to drive.
Yeah.
And even if you're living in that city for 10 years, you suddenly feel that you don't know city anymore. so, so yeah, she has this, way. And if you turn right, as she says,
Yeah.
then at the end she will say, "Oh, there is road closure. Turn left." So I knew there was road closure from last 5 years. So now you know, now I'm on a path of the city where I have never been and I don't know how to get out of there. And then she says, "Oh, I found another way. Now turn right. Now turn left, straight ahead." And by the time you realize that you were supposed to go towards east, you are heading towards, southeast, opposite direction. So yeah, Google has that skill. And with full confidence, yeah, she can. If you are not very iron will man, you have no confidence, so she can, break your confidence in pieces by,
Yeah, really.
telling you you are on wrong path.
Mm.
So yeah, she has her ways,
Yeah.
and there is no way I can say to her that what you're saying is wrong.
Yeah.
Only she has the final say. So she will say straight ahead, and even if there is no road to go ahead, she will say straight ahead. So like that.
And then if you arrive to destination, it's a really
Yeah, at
difficult
the
thing.
end, yeah, it's like a politician. She takes
Yeah.
all the credit in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
So if you, I was supposed to go somewhere, and
Yeah.
I used Google Map, and it led me to places where I shouldn't have been. I ended up before a graveyard. I was supposed to go to a coaching center. I suddenly realized why am I here? So then I asked people. They told me, people on street, "Oh, you are in a completely wrong phase of the city. You need to go to different block and this and that." So
Yeah.
I struggled for next, like, I would say I was off the mark by 5 kilometers. So I again, with help of people on street, I reached, by asking people, by, where to take turn, how to go. And when I arrived, the AI girl was silent by then and suddenly said, "Your destination is on right. So please evaluate your journey." So how helpful was my navigation? And yeah, at the end
Yeah.
she made me feel like fool. So
Yeah,
she took all the
really.
credit for the navigation.
Yeah, really.
So yeah.
Her
So
voice didn't changeable all the time. Same.
No.
Yeah. And
Yeah, with full
yeah,
confidence.
it sounded like teasing me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so very angry.
Yeah, like
But
it wants to say, "Oh my God, you're so stupid. You cannot see your destination on right. I need to tell you to look towards right." And so patronizing. Her personality is very bossy,
yeah.
and there is no, no one bit of remorse in her voice when she commits a mistake. So yeah,
Oh my God. So, yeah, after get back home, really I was exhausted. Not just to the service center problem, but navigation AI make me so full and very exhausted. You know, very driving was very stressful, and at the same time I must careful and attention to her voice. Yeah, so difficult thing. And then get back home, I realized really I was exhausted and embarrassed as well. What happened to me like that. Yeah, and yeah, Sam.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, please.
yeah, and the feeling of driving 5 kilometers for 1 kilometer destination,
Yeah.
wasting fuel and wasting time, and not being in a position to tell anyone that what you just did.
Really a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even though very next to the road. You can see the building destination, but the AI said, I must go further. She lead me
Yeah.
again and again. Yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
circle same place. You know, I feel that,
10
and
times.
then
Yeah.
that's right. And then I realized that okay, almost done. Then I will parking, and then I will find on my way the building, and then finally I can find the building. You know, yeah. If you go to close to the destination, please not trust the girl AI. Yeah. Otherwise, you must circle, even though in front of you the building is there, but you must circle at least 10 times. Okay? That
Yeah.
is my experience, really. What happened to your father? Yeah? I
Yeah,
think,
he has. Yeah, he
yeah.
becomes crazy when he listens to her voice. So
Yeah,
yeah,
really. Oh, I can understand. Older people cannot understand more than young people. Oh my God, young people as well cannot understand, really. Yeah, without any experience with an AI navigation girl, you cannot judge it, uh, how to do, you know. So you must,
yeah,
with the navigation girl, you must have experience. Oh yeah, this girl, what kind of this girl?
yeah. She's not
Yeah, like
entirely
that.
trustworthy. You need to know that.
Yeah, really. That is it. Yeah. Oh, anyway, and then I want to, yeah, turn to a different AI. Yeah. What kind of AI did you experience recently?
I learned about machine
Yeah.
learning. Not learn is a big word, but read about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how it learns. For example, Google has this company which is called DeepMind. So
Mm.
and it has software called mm, AlphaGo. So AlphaGo
AlphaGo.
is
Uh-huh.
Go is a game like chess, very
Yeah,
similar to
that's right.
chess in China.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
the AI defeated the world champion, and then in the article it was given how machine learning learns. So
Mm.
machine learning can learn in layman terms without any instruction. The
Mm.
deep learning software, it's called neural networks. It's
Yeah.
framed just like brain. So
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, without any supervision, it can learn,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
the way it learns, it can learn any game by method of trial and error.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So what it does is, it's given instructions. For example, if
Mm-hmm.
there is a game
Mm.
in which a snake has to eat apple
Yeah.
to get more
Yeah.
points, and if it eats itself or hits
Mm.
the wall, it dies. So the
Mm.
point is given,
Mm.
and if you eat apple, you get 100 points. If you hit yourself against the wall, you will get minus 200. So
Mm.
this is the only instruction that is given to AI. Beyond that,
Mm.
it figures out everything by itself. It commits mistakes. Every time it
Mm.
commits a mistakes, it records that this move is not to be done. So what
Yeah.
it does, it do all kinds of possible action again and again, and
Yeah.
every time he gets a negative feedback, he records.
Mm.
So this eliminate this step. You don't need to
Mm.
do that. So like
Mm.
that, at the end he's left with only things that leads to positive results. So
Mm.
yeah, you can say this is the most efficient way of,
Mm.
in that way AI can learn anything, almost like self-driving
Mm.
cars
That's right.
to navigation. All AIs follow that. So
Mm.
yeah, that's
You know
called
that?
neural network.
Yeah. You know that about AlphaGo. It's also Korean Lee Se-dol. His name is Lee Se-dol. Is a
Mm-hmm.
super winner in the
Yeah.
Asian. It is Baduk. Baduk means with the white and black
Yeah.
circle. Yeah, you know that. And
Yeah, I've
then
seen that
anyway,
on internet.
yeah. Anyway, Isidore have play with the AlphaGo, and the 3 times, yeah, he had, and then just one time he won, beat AlphaGo, but twice AlphaGo was won, but after that Isidore realized that he could not beat AlphaGo forever, and then Isidore quit play with professional Paduk playing game. So he gave up. You know, he realized
And no one
that
can,
AlphaGo.
beat AI
Yeah,
in the sense.
that's right. That's right. He said that AlphaGo, when he meet AlphaGo father, AlphaGo like a god. AlphaGo's brain about Padu, the playing game,
Yeah.
amazingly he developed itself. So
Yeah.
he realized that he could play it further. He had no feeling to go further, you know. So it happened. Really, yeah. So and I think, for example, Netflix or YouTube recommend us when you watch
Yeah, based
something.
on AI. Yeah, it records what you're
Yeah,
watching
that's right. Yeah,
and what others of similar interest is watching. So they recommend what
that's right.
others watch. For example, I watch cat videos, so they will find what
Yeah,
other cat
you love
videos
it.
watching people
Yeah,
are watching. So they will
yeah.
suggest that. So yeah, very clever.
You know, really, really a shocking thing is AI. I watched just once. Yeah, even just once watching, AI recommended me again. Recommend me again and again. Same subject, same issues. Yeah. When you sent me the cat and you sent me link about cat, and then I watched it just once, and then AI connects the cat video. He recommended like that. Your friend watch the this video, and then I must watch that because
Yeah.
I feel interested. You know, yeah, that is so. You cannot see further or widely anymore.
Yeah.
According to AI, YouTube or Netflix. Netflix as well. Netflix also recommend to use same movie. If you like a space movie, then right? It is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really. So the AI made me a little foolish, more foolish. Yeah. We have just a specific time to watch something, right? But
Yeah.
AI recommended me again and again same issue or subject topic. Then I'm going to be such a narrow person to watch the same thing, same
Yeah.
subject.
Trapped.
Yeah, that's right. You can say that. Oh, anyway, recently you are interested in AI reader, right? Please explain me how
What
you feel. AI reader,
reader?
yeah.
Yeah.
AI girl or boy,
Not a girl exactly.
boys, yeah.
Yeah. Recently, if I feel, I am, as I may have mentioned, that I am lawyer by profession, so I have to read a lot of judgments. So
Yeah.
sometimes it feels very boring. So you're exhausted and you don't want to feel anything, read anything any further. And
Yeah.
already you feel, yeah, it's pretty exhausted. So what I do is I use read out loud, and even that feels boring. So what I recently do is I use Microsoft Edge,
Yeah.
the Microsoft browsing software, and in that I use different accents. So
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes it reads me in French accent, in German, in Italian, in Japanese accent. So yeah, it's more fun in Korean accent.
Konglish. You can say the
Konglish.
Konglish. Yeah, Konglish.
Yeah.
It is
So-
mixing Korean. Yeah. So
Yeah, so if you are struggling with any study material and it's in
Yeah.
English, so you
Yeah.
can do that. So you can listen to the text in Spanish or Korean or Japanese
Oh
or
my
German.
I
So
tried
it's more
it.
funnier.
Yeah, funny,
Yeah.
but the English is not English sounds like that. Just the pronunciation with the Korean, the AI reader want to read English perfectly. So accent or pronunciation like similar to Korean. So
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah,
Yeah, so like I am me oh pronunciation. I like
yeah, I
it.
like that.
Yeah, like that, you know. Yeah. Please mimic something different to
It's very
listen.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. The way AI can do, it's very hard to make.
It is really funny, yeah. Even though AI want to read English, but yeah, so French, Japanese, and the Korean pronunciation in there. So sounds so funny. Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah. Anyway, recently, what is your interest? I want to
My
know.
int-
I want to know about money and seed money or share market like that. So you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
teach
we can.
me
Yeah,
anytime. Yeah,
we can
please.
discuss about market. So I would say for
Yeah.
today, something about market. So example,
Oh yeah,
um,
please. Yeah.
the people have those who don't invest in stock market. So let's say for the beginning, stock market is the not only place to invest. You can invest in tons of things. For example, you can invest in Bitcoin, you can invest in gold, you can invest in metal, you can invest in real estate. So as of today, stock market is one of options in investing, not the only option. So you have
Yeah.
tons of options. In the earlier days, the number of options to invest was very less. But
Ah.
in this time, you have like plenty of options to invest other than stock market. So stock market is investment in companies, as you already most likely know. So
Yeah.
in stock market, there is this theory. So there are three contradictory views in stock market. So one is like random walk theory. Random walk theory says that any information. So for example, you may say why prices of a share fluctuates. So price of any share fluctuates when there is some news about the company. For example, LG stopped making smartphones. This is a news, so which will affect its valuation, its future earning possibilities. So it
Yeah.
will no longer be selling smartphones. So what will happen is that its share values will come down as a response to that. So there is
Yeah.
readjustment. So what random walk theory says that every information is already in the stock market. So it's the price reflects the news. So there is nothing that you can trade on. So you can say trading in stock market is like playing gambling. So there is no certainty, and your chances of winning is by luck. It's completely random. You cannot predict the stock market. This is the one theory. Against this theory is technical analysis. Technical analysis is that if you know how market behaved in past in similar situation, you can predict how it will behave when similar situation comes back. So what technical analysis investors do is they study the market behavior in the past, in, you can say, historic behavior, and
Uh-huh.
according to their historic behavior, for example, they will see when Spanish flu came how stock market behaved. So they
Yeah.
saw, yeah, the metal stocks were falling at that time, so they will say,
Mm.
yeah, now coronavirus is here, so metal stocks will go down because the mechanical production and the manufacturing will go down, cars will be less in sale, so
Yeah.
steel consumption will be less. So they can, find that out by comparison and studying historical data. So
Mm.
they study historical stock market behavior, and they find
Historical.
patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Mm.
market behave in like last quarter, how the market behaved in inflation market when prices were rising rapidly. So
Yeah.
yeah, their assumption, their thinking is that if we can
Mm.
predict what situation today in the market persists, if there is in the
Mm.
market today, and if we
Mm-hmm.
compare with the past, so we can more or less estimate how market will behave. It will go
Yeah,
down or
that's
go up.
right.
So their
Yeah.
analysis is based on
Mm.
historical price study.
Mm.
So that school is called technical analysis. So,
Okay.
and there is third school, which is evaluation school, which
Mm.
Warren Buffett follows.
Mm.
Valuation is like they study the underlying business of the company, and
Mm.
they don't believe in everyday stock market prices going up and down. They say this is completely random. I don't care about it. So what I care about is what is the growth opportunity of a company. For example, say
Mm.
in Korean context, Samsung. So how much
Mm.
it's how much it is earning per
Mm.
investment, how much money it
Uh-huh.
has invested, how much per year its revenue is growing, so how
Mm.
many more product launches it had in last quarter, last
Mm.
year. So like that,
Yeah.
it will study the business, not the stock market prices. So it will
Uh-huh.
study the business performance of the company and then make investment based on the business performance of the company, not the stock market prices. So they will
Okay.
look to the prices when to find a cheap price, but
Yeah.
their belief is on the company potential, not on the stock market prices. So
Okay.
you can say these are the three schools of how to see stock market
Mm.
behavior.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Sam, we can taste it. I tasted just a little from you, and then yeah, about share market or such a skill or like that, and then yeah, we can talk about it further. Okay, next time. What do you think?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
we can do it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. That is a wonderful thing. Money, sometimes, Korean student didn't learn about money exactly. We don't know.
Nobody
Even
learns about
though,
money.
yeah, that's right. But these Judean people, yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
learn, from family when they have dinner together like that. So I think it's a very wise thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought,
it is.
yeah, really. So I want to learn about money system and like that. So yeah, very interesting about it. So you can study and you can teach me, or we can together talk about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Good then. Very interesting. You are very professional already.
Not at all. Not at all.
But I can understand, yeah, better than me. So, yeah, you can, yeah, good information further, okay? You can give me.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
see you again.
see you
Yeah, so
tomorrow.
nice talking with you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye
Mm-hmm.
bye.
Bye bye.